Alright, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Alright, y'all see what's going on here. As y'all see the thumbnail, y'all read the title under the thumbnail. Now, this is some I informed you guys on about a month back that the ATLDA, they seized Young Thug and Gunna bank account. Alright? I told y'all the reason why, man. This to limit any access of these guys using that money to, again, use it to send somebody up, use it to convince people to not bring their names up. It's so much you can do with the money, you know what I'm saying? So at the same time, the DA understands that. That's the reason why they put a hold on Young Thug and Gunna bank account. And if y'all been paying attention to social media, Young Thug's sister actually came out and spoke on how, she's hard up on money right now. Things, becoming real tight. Because like I told y'all, man, some time ago, it's a process, okay? It's a process dealing with this whole RICO, okay? When anybody is facing a RICO, of course, arrest happens. There's a process. Arrest happens, discoveries, investigation. But part of that is to make sure that these guys don't have leverage. And part of their leverage is the money that they was able to accumulate over a certain time period. And at the same time, with the money you're able to accumulate, you're also able to gain amount of, let's say, resources and different people that's of different social classes. You understand? So like I said, man, but the DA understands that if you limit their money, then you're going to limit their chances to do any of these other criminal activities. And not only that, the people got to understand. See, when the money start drying up, this is when people start talking. You understand? This is when people start acting irate because they not used to a certain amount of money. You know what I'm saying? That they not used to just holding on to a certain amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Most of these people that's into Young Thug camp or Gunna camp, you know what I'm saying? YSL period on family members or affiliates. These guys is used to seeing a certain amount of money. Either for running errands, either for being a backwood roller, either for, doing all type of things, right? We all know, like, they get tips, $100 bill, couple hundred, you know what I'm saying? They get paid for their service. So, at the same time, but Young Thug and Gunna isn't there anymore to create a service. So, these guys got to find other means to get the money that they was getting before. And how do you do that when Young Thug and Gunna, the main two people that was helping you get the bag, come on, man, they locked up on the whole RICO case. And like I said, man, it's a whole process. So this the reason why the DA understood from a large perspective, you know what I'm saying, that they had to seize Young Thug and Gunna accounts because, again, it will limit these guys from doing other things. We already know that the money was used to bring, you know what I'm saying, allegedly bring all kind of, you know what I'm saying, the Mary Jane and all kind of stuff into the facility. Not only that, it's reported that the money was also used to allegedly send somebody up. See, y'all got to understand, you got people that's in the YSL camp that's talking, man. The people that's part of the Young Thug affiliate, Gunna affiliates, like I told y'all, man, people gonna start talking. Once that money drop, once they not doing the same things as they used to doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, people gonna start moving funny. Along with people moving funny, you're gonna have people, again, it's a lot of, like, disagreements going on, a lot of discontent that's happening at this time because, like I said, people are not really happy. You understand what I'm saying? You got a lot of people paranoid. You got the other half don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? And then some people, they hung up on the money not coming in. So it's just all kind of aspects that once you freeze up the account, and you start to see how people start to act in the end. You start to see how people start running around like chickens, you know what I'm saying, with the whole dome chopped off. You dig what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I'm letting you guys know. And I told you guys before that this was all going to happen. And guess what? The DA knew this was going to happen. This is the reason why once they seized the accounts and they stood by and became patient, they knew people going to start telling on themselves. What we got? One of the Young Thug guys that just came up the other day, two days ago, that's part of the YSL camp. We got one of the guys, he out there talking. He's saying whatever the DA need him to say. Again, the DA knew this would happen. All you got to do, seize accounts, be patient, and people will start talking and telling on themselves, man. Like I said, man, I knew this was going to happen because I was an example of this, or should I say my family. I have an uncle, you know what I'm saying, who basically got caught up on the same thing. After the arrest and the investigations and all that, next thing we know, the accounts was froze. Like, some people in the family couldn't even use their accounts that was tied to, you know what I'm saying, Big Unc. Or I'm calling Big Unc my uncle. You know what I'm saying? We call him Big Unc. But again, see, what they do is, see, what them alphabet boys do, what people got to understand, that they go to different family members to see how are you and this other family members, that's the breadwinner. They want to see how much y'all interact with each other for this person to put this much money in your account. You feel what I'm saying? So they be going to family members. They be going to like different associates of whatever said group, whatever said, you know what I'm saying, street organization. And they go to the people close by. They even go to people grandmas, man. They want to know if the grandma got some money in her account that was put there on some secret activity. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, man, people got to pay attention to what's going on, man. Now, what's going to happen is, with all this going down, because like I said, I'm telling y'all this from example. Because when my uncle got caught up in the jam, the family went through the same thing. Money was on a standstill. A lot of people couldn't make movements, even based on going and coming. It was always somebody parked outside the house watching. And I don't think a lot of people understand the magnitude of this case. See, a lot of people just think it's based on rap lyrics. See, it's based on rap lyrics that's connected to somebody getting sent up, connected to all kind of blickies being used, connected to money being used to outsource and do all kind of criminal activity. You understand what I'm saying? And not only that, this money can be used to shut people up. This money can be used to limit people from actually doing their job. So at the same time, we understand that it was people that was part of the, you know what I'm saying, the PD that was working with Young Thug Gunna. But because they was paid that bag so good, you know what I'm saying, they kept on doing it. But this right here, when the DA came through, you know what I'm saying, and snatched up Gunna and Young Thug and the rest of the guys that was part of the RICO, this right here had shocked a lot of people. It stung a lot of people that's associated or affiliates to YSL. Because like I said, most people was dependent on those two guys. And once those two guys are no longer present because they're incarcerated, now people will start to see the real person when the money ain't there. You understand what I'm saying? That's the reason why we've been letting the guys know. We've been letting people know, man. Like, man, see, this was happening in the rap game, man. See, Young Thug and Gunna, man, they could have been distant from any of that criminal activity. Why would you involve yourself into something that you know has a greater chance, a greater risk at ending your rap career? Why would you want to do that? Just to seem cool? Just to seem cool in front of a bunch of people that don't really know you like that? See, now look what's happening. Now, I'm telling y'all some real talk. A lot of people do not feel sorry for Young Thug or Gunna because of their activities and because of what people hearing they was getting involved in. Now people are like, oh, wow, like they was really out there, you know what I'm saying, doing street activity when they supposed to be rappers. I said this before, man. Why do young rappers come in the game with this thing like they the big crime boss? What they need to do is do their research and understand history, that most of the crime bosses, when they put themselves out there on Front Street, that was the end of their demise. The other ones who not seen or not heard of, things have to get placed on them because they not out there talking about sending people up. They not putting things on themselves that rappers do. Rappers try to make themselves seem like the biggest mob boss figures. And then when them people come with like a RICO or something, now you want everybody feel sorry for you. Don't nobody feel sorry for no mob boss. Because he even know himself what he got himself into. Even his family know what he got himself into. But now it's dealing with rappers. They talk about it. And then at the same time, they say they living it. But we see here, nah, you ain't really living it. Because now we see, boy, y'all up in that jail cell telling everything on each other because y'all really not about that life. Them or their family can't use no money right now. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, but as always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network.